for me, sobriety is a positive thing.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Pineapple Improv Show. I'm your host, Mike Brown, and today we are kind of delving into a very special topic that I'm excited to dive deep into. It is maintaining sobriety with improv. Here to join me today, coming all the way from Brooklyn, New York. Put your hands together for Eric Busher. Eric, how the heck are you?
I'm good, Mike. How are you doing today?
I'm doing all right. I've been interviewing people all day, and it's been a long day, but it has been a productive and good day. So
Wonderful.
I'm having a good one. Eric, before we get into the improv side of maintaining sobriety, can you tell us a little bit about your journey with sobriety?
Well, I have been sober a little over 13 years now. I got sober back in 2011. Sobriety just kind of has kind of completely changed how I live my it's changed kind of every aspect of my life. People who probably need sobriety on some level probably suffer from a lot of insecurities, anxieties. They're self-medicating. They are, dealing with trauma. What I found is that, I've become more confident. I've I've had to deal with a lot of social anxiety. I've had to deal with a lot with anger issues. I've had to deal a lot with emotional issues. And, these were things that I tried for years to deal with that I could not do until I made the choice to get sober.
And after got sober and before you found improv, what did you struggle with?
I struggled a lot with shy. I could be very shy and quiet, and not really, communicative. A lot of self-involvement and not being able to truly able to listen and comprehend in an empathetic way, which is, I think, something that sobriety has brought me, but also improv has really helped out with that a lot as well.
So when people usually get into improv, it's for like any kind of like performative arts aspect. So what was your journey with improv? Why did you seek it out when you
Well,
did?
about a year, a little over a year, I think actually might have been in my first year of sobriety. Something I did in my first year was I tried to find a lot of new experiences to really enjoy to kind of keep me grounded. And one of them was taking a free improv class. I took a free introductory improv class at the Magnet Theater here in New York City, and it was just 3 hours, but I really loved it and have been doing improv ever since.
What was your social circle like pre-sobriety, post-sobriety, and then post-improv?
Um, I think I would be like a lot of people and say that pre-sobriety, my friendships kind of, for the most part, revolved around drinking. Post-sobriety was a bit more of trying to removing old friends you may not have anything in common with once you take the alcohol out, and trying to build new relationships with people. Post doing improv, I've built friendships in improv and sobriety that I feel will last a very long time, as opposed to friendships that I built based on drinking that um, where I'm still social with. It's, there's not a lot of tissue, there's not a lot of threads there tying us together.
One of the big things that I value about improv is the community of people around us. I've when I first started doing improv, I moved to New York all by myself. I didn't know anybody, and I mean no one. I moved to New York all by myself. I was all alone. I dabbled with stand-up comedy, which stand-up and improv are two very different disciplines. Stand-up in and of itself is very isolating, whereas improv is it's a team sport.
Hmm.
My wife often talks about improv being a team sport, and growing up, she was never on like a high school sports team, so to speak, and she always wanted that camaraderie. But now in adulthood, you can be on a team and play with people as a single unit, and not only on stage but off stage. There's that incredible community of people, of like-minded people all around us, who it doesn't matter if they're also in the process of staying sober, or if they are, working on any other aspect of their life. We all come from different backgrounds and disciplines. So we're all champions of each other's accomplishments, and not just accomplishments, but just maintenance. Whoever we are, and whomever we cross paths with, more often than not, we find ourselves rooting for them and cheering each other on because we know we're going to get that in return anyway.
Very much so. Like you were talking about the difference between improv and stand up, and I've always noticed that improv is very, or stand up is very much, you're a solo act. You are up without a net, but improv is a team. It's collaborative. It's you're working together with someone. You're never alone. And, improv is also, I think, based on trust. The people I perform with now, I very much trust. And there is a saying in improv community, got your back. Like before you start any show, you slap everyone's back and you just say got your back. And it's more than just a saying, really. It's like in a good show, in a good improv situation, you have their back.
Well, it's both a philosophy, both on stage and off stage, right?
Yes.
I mean, yes, it's more than just a nice saying, hey, I got your back. You're actually saying, hey, if you were faltering, don't worry, I got you.
And support. And you're supporting, you're supporting, being supported and supporting someone else.
One of the things that my wife always says is that in order to foster creativity, there are no wrong answers.
Right.
Name a country that begins with the letter J. Jicama. Is
Yeah.
that a country?
Is now.
No, but it is now.
Yep.
It's a starting point. It's a place that we can foster new ideas
Yes.
uh, and create and generate. It's a way of not saying no to
And
something.
it's radical acceptance,
Radical acceptance.
which is an
Uh,
important, is an important piece of sobriety. I have found for myself is to be able to let things go. I still struggle with it from time, but I have a greater ability now to just, not let resentments build up, not let uh, not try to live in something that I can't control, not try to live in, try to let things go before, it consumes too much valuable mental real estate. Improv is important in that. Improv is a very important tool in that because you really have to the yes and that's for me has been something very important, something, and that's a tool that it's improv because I do it so regularly. It's a tool that I get to constantly work on.
Eric, our time is starting to run short a little bit, but I wanted to kick it to you one last time. Are there any other words of advice that you'd like to leave us with regarding improv and maintaining sobriety?
Active listening, not passive listening, but engage listening and engage understanding. And I think that is a tool that can be brought over to life, sobriety, or just life in general. And I think people think sobriety is somehow a depressing topic. For me, sobriety is a positive thing. It is a thing that has brought joy and happiness to my life. So for me, talking about improv, which also brings joy and happiness to my life and fuels this my sobriety, which gives me a happy. These are very uplifting and positive things to me. Like I feel that I don't look at my life as feel like I'm missing out on anything. I just look at like my life, and I live a life that makes me happy.
Again, folks, if you want to find any more information as to how to bring improv into your workplace, go ahead and visit pineappleimprov.com. The Pineapple Improv Show debuts on LinkedIn every Wednesday at noon Eastern Standard Time. And until then, have a great week. Bye, everyone.